Hello everybody, this is the Lord Ran Times, and I'm your host, Vapor, or as I'm more commonly known, Gwyn Eats Ice Cream. Today, we will be talking about Gwyn's fourth-born child, Abula. Abula was one of Gwyn's children fighting in the war against the dragons. When the fire began to dwindle, however, Gwyn made Seath experiment on her, attempting to find a way for the gods to control the abyss. While the results allowed her to create an abyssal illusionary plane she could pull people into, the experiment in general was a failure. It would later be found that while she was under Seath's care, he and the Grand Chandler had taken a genetic sample from her and combined it with Seath's DNA, creating a god-dragon hybrid known as Priscilla. This being was banished into the painting realm, while Seath and his minions were forced to promise no further experiments would be run using god genes. This didn't stop them from making human-dragon hybrids, of course, but while Abula wanted those experiments shut down as well, the other gods decided to let them continue. After Seath's death, however, she was able to fully shut down said experiments, confiscating one of said experiments to rear as her own, A11X. She would later use her abyssal illusionary plane to alter his memories, leading him to believe himself to be Alex, child of a friendly dragon. While her reasoning for making him believe a good dragon raised him is unclear, it likely had to do with her being a closeted dragon sympathizer, even having trained an ancient wyvern at one point. She'd make her first public appearance befriending the dynamic and problematic duo Solhurst and Osiris, two dubbed members of the Black Hand. This friendship would lead her and her ward Alex to accompany them to the Tomb of Giants, though they were rebutted by Kaiser, Alex almost being killed in the process. After bringing him back to Anor Londo to recover, she ran into an amnesiac known as Antroc,
who she immediately recognized as her old friend Tarkin.
Wait, what? That wasn't in her backstory. How would that even happen? Where the heck would a daughter of Gwyn have met Tarkin, a Phoenix Knight turned cannibal?
I wouldn't question it that much. Abula's player, she tended to do things like that sometimes.
Fine. So, Abula recognized him by voice alone as her childhood friend or whatever, and decided to help him over time while attempting to keep him from remembering his past atrocities.
In the meantime, she rejoined Solhurst and Orcles in another attempt on the Tomb of Giants, taking Alex along with her once again.
Child endangerment much? Did she forget what happened last time?
I guess Antroc's amnesia is a bit contagious, eh? Orcles challenged Kaiser to a duel, but upon seeing how poorly he was faring, his allies Solhurst and Alex jumped in to back him up. Disliking the lack of fair play, she decided to join and fight on Kaiser's side, attacking her two friends and child. This might seem somewhat out of character, but this sort of behavior persists throughout her career, her mocking and torturing Solhurst with Marcus's help.
Whoa, stop. Did you just say she tortured? Didn't it earlier say that she befriended?
Yeah, she was a friend of Solhurst, but due to some player grudges, then she decided to help the crossbreed knight Marcus, probably one of the coldest and cruelest characters in main canon, torture Solhurst. And she laughed.
Let's not explain it too much, but screenshots
right
here if you wanna look. You can also just search it. It's not that hard to find. It's in
Dungeons of Marcus.
Yeah, so just search there if you want more information.
You could just actually scroll up and find it. They weren't really used anymore because Marcus died.
Anyway. Marcus video later. So while she may have been malicious, then you can often make up for a bit of a criminal streak if you're at least competent. But this cannot be said in the particular case, given through a cascade of bad decisions, such as getting Antroc to remove his helm and see his half-rotted face, referring to him by the name Tarkin over and over again, and bringing him to the Painted World, the place where he first started cannibalism. Guess what?
She managed to bring back Antroc's memories and make him lose his mind. Again. To be clear, she was not attempting to bring back his memories. She was attempting to keep them from coming back.
I should also mention that she did not kill him afterwards, or imprison him or anything. So if you have a grudge against Tarkin or anything he did after that point in continuity, you can also blame Abula, because it's her fault.
Yeah.
Anyway, she'd appear sporadically after this, keeping an eye on Alex whenever possible, which meant when the Battle of Anor Londo started, she was in the perfect place to join the fun.
Abula will return in the Battle of Anor Londo.
Yep, and if you've already seen the Battle of Anorlando through text, then you know, Abula, well, karma catches up to us all, her especially. This is the Grant Channeler, and I demand that you hit the subscribe and like button. That includes you, A11X. Do it.